I have dared to push record.
I'll be good.
Okay. I don't believe you, but it's fine.
Oh.
Hmm. Oh, I should have given
What is this
you
like?
what?
Is this Russia or something, man? We can't talk about cannibalism.
Oh, you can. I'm just not going to publish it on my YouTube. Can totally have that conversation.
These are the kind of questions people want answered, though. Is
What the fuck? Do you guys see McGinnis's comment?
Jesus.
Okay.
Uh,
I guess we all hope there's a punchline coming at some point, but
I mean, I just had to know.
oh my god.
yeah.
I've
Well,
I've actually heard of other people doing that. That's not the first time I've heard of that.
There's the cultural thing about that, and some of the older cultures, but
That's going to be a nope from me to the official campaign meetup in Oregon.
yeah, I was just gonna say, like, you being in
Mystery
Oregon,
meat.
it doesn't surprise me for some reason.
Been saving it in the freezer for all this time, just like the wedding cake.
Yeah. Definitely not that kind of GM. Okay, let me just stop the recording and start it up again. So I believe Krokta had disguised herself as a spider and entered the spider cave, wherein she found spiders. And the spiders seemed quite angry. And I think we're going to start with an initiative roll. So, yeah. Jesus. Okay, somehow you made it worse. Okay. Josh, I figure with your internet, you're not going to want to fuss with Foundry tonight, so I shall roll
No,
yours.
I can hear you and I can talk, so I can't do it.
That's great, man. I'm just glad you're here at all. Thank you for making that effort.
exactly.
Yeah.
Here, here.
What's your excuse now, Kath? Come on.
Excuse for what?
I don't see your initiative.
Roll an initiative.
Oh, I didn't remember. I didn't hear
You
it was
stupid.
initiative. I didn't hear it was initiative for all of us. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw you all in combat just so
Okay.
we take turns on acting. But let's see. Basically, the first person to actually be oriented here will be a spider. Now, Kath, you hear chittering and clicking and the sounds of huge, hard, sharp clawed feet and toes grabbing onto webs. You feel the webs stretching and giving and sort of creaking like wood or like strings in the air as the cave kind of comes to life with movement through the webs. And it is your turn.
Okay. So first thing I want to do, can I see I can see them, right? Spider, I see one, like, on
If
the
your
edge of my
token can't,
vision.
yeah, you see him. If you see him, you see him.
Could I try a knowledge nature?
Yes.
See if I can tell, like, if they're normal spiders or if they have their normal spider thoughts about them, or if something's wrong with them?
They are what's called an ogre spider, basically, which is a big ass spider, basically. Like many big spiders, they have tremor sense, so they don't really need to see, but they can see. So they're very perceptive, and they have a bite with a poison attached. And these ones look like they have overdeveloped thoraxes, so you suspect they are, in fact, web spinners. But they have reddish ooze. They have a funny tinge to their color. Even in the dark, you can tell that they are oozing red pus from every joint around the edges of their many eyes. It's dripping down their mandibles and actually slowly secreting out their thorax where the web comes out, the sort of spine on the back. And you suspect that is related to the extensive amount of red mold which is on the walls in here. That's going to affect their temperament, their everything. In fact, this giant spider carcass in front of you, which is even huger than the ones that are moving on you, it looks like it died of disease. Like it's just doesn't look physically damaged at all. It's just in sort of a death pose, laying on its back in the center of the cave, covered in red mold. Every part of it is overgrown with it.
And they look hostile towards me right now.
They're
And I
coming at you,
suspect-
and you currently are disguised as not exactly the same type of spider, and the red mold you suspect has affected their ability to perceive friend from foe. They may be hyper aggressive because of it.
Okay. Then I'm going to just immediately cast one of my domain spells here. My air domain. And I'm going to turn myself
Oh shit.
into gaseous form.
Gaseous form.
And
You shift into a mist, and they sort of stop, and you see all the feelers on all their many legs and their heads and midsections all wiggle and reach into the air, trying to feel where you went, but they actually cannot.
awesome. And then I'm just going to move out of the cave to where everyone else is.
Okay.
The game's paused right now.
Oh, yeah. Let me unpause it.
Actually, I have extra movement because of my archetype, so
Okay.
I get to here. And can I talk in gaseous form, or I don't think I can. actually,
No.
can
No,
I?
you can talk. I'll let you talk in any druid form if you've got that natural spell feat.
Okay, but no, I'm still gaseous. So
Yeah. So the
Okay.
rest of you just sort of see a cloud of vapor coming out of the cave. Pretty sure McGinnis would want to hit that with a concussion bomb.
It's like
That's a
those
good idea.
nanobots that attacked us.
And as standard, according to the feat that McGinnis bought, he is +5 to attack party members. So
I mean, he is wearing Giverless skin.
I know people who would actually buy that feat if you offered it.
Oh, Jeffrey would buy that in a heartbeat.
Jeffrey. Okay, let's see what these spiders do. Let's see, dark vision wise. Tokala, Ulfred, it looks like you guys have enough vision, and the whole party can kind of see it. The whole party sees Krokta sort of amble into the dungeon. They were sort of happy to see her go because she was really creepy in spider form. And now you're seeing a strange vapor, like a cloud of mist, flow out of the cave like smoke or something, and you see movement through the back of it. Some huge, many-legged creature is shuffling towards the entrance of the cave past this cloud of mist. And I will give I'll give the party normal reactions right now. So, Ulfred, what do you think?
Well, I see that coming, so I'll tell everyone, hey, we got a big beastie in there. And
Oh shit.
and move forward 30 feet.
Okay. Does that one enlarge you also?
No.
No. Okay. Just gives you hit and damage. Good.
Yeah, I didn't want to go into the cave.
Enlarged.
Small
Yeah.
cave.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's me.
Okay, I'm not sure why, but that has a lot more bass since the last time we played in Foundry.
It did sound a little different to me.
Yeah, I think Foundry, there's been a couple Foundry updates in the last month. I think the audio might be slightly improved.
So slow. And it's so far away. Alright, I'm going to basically do what Ulfred did. I'm going to buff myself and move forward.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move this next spider.
A little bit of bear's endurance.
There you go. Hey, look at that Tokala with 100 hit points. Beefy boy.
Alright, so I just see spiders running out and my friends charging towards them.
Yep. And a cloud of mist between you and them.
Okay, I guess I'll just go back them up.
Okay.
And I'll just get a shot. I can get one shot off.
Yeah, your range target's about 95 feet.
I moved too far though.
Okay.
There, and then, yeah, I mean, what the hell? I'll just shoot one. It's not against touch, and I'm out of a range increment, but we'll just, see what happens.
Cool. All right, that will hit and do some damage.
Sweet.
What's the range increment of justice supposed to be? 40?
40?
I think it's 40. Yeah, 40 feet.
Ooh.
Range increment should be 5.
That would be
There you go. So now when you hover over... Is that the attack? Oh, it is the attack. It's not the item. Okay, fixing it. 40, range increments 5. Now when you hover over the justice attack, it should help you identify range increments. There you go. That works. Okay. So, but even with -4 from range, that's still going to hit. You blast the spider. You see even in kind of the shadows and through the mist, you see a explosion of what looks like tons of blood, like a gallon of blood goes blasting off of where you hit it. Just huge splatter. Olbrin, you are... Mouth of this cave is about 70 foot northeast. The whole party is within about 30 feet of you. Nearest enemy target's 125 foot up in the cave.
Okay.
And you can roll. We'll do a spellcraft check for you.
Yeah, on the maybe the ooze or something.
Olbrin, you recognize that cloud of vapor looks like it might be a druid in gaseous form.
Okay, I'll move up 30 feet, let the party know that, and then I'll cast haste.
Okay. Let me click your spell. And haste. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You may all click on your haste buffs. Except Croctile, you're too far. And then... Oh, I forgot you have the tiger snarl.
Yep.
I made you do it.
I like it.
All right then. So let's see. Don't really want to get too far. Come on. I don't remember how to. There it goes.
Perfect.
I'll move up there and basically, man, I've been playing more D&D than Pathfinder recently, so I'm trying to remember which rules are
Oh
which.
no, that's terrible.
Yeah, I know. That's basically all I'm going to do for now then, because I don't want to go charging in too deep, especially
How
since
close?
what that red mold probably starts from about here.
Yeah, you can start to see it on the walls around the entrance there.
Yeah,
It looks rather unpleasant.
yeah. I'm not going to go into the cave.
How close are you to me, Nomcath?
I am. Oops. About 30 feet away.
I'll say don't get too far. I'll jump to you and give you a great invis next round.
Yeah, I'm right at where the cave kind of goes from the cliff wall angling in at about the 45-degree angle, so I'm not that far away.
Okay, I'll jump to you next round and give you a great invis so you can start blowing people up.
Harrison?
Oh yes. Not this shit again. Fucking hate spiders.
Oh yeah, last time there was a bit of confusion over what kind of spiders everybody was talking about. These are the ones Heersick was talking about, you guys.
We figured that out.
You see him looking in the cave with this look of disgust. Oh.
But they're XP.
Oh yeah. I overcome my fear and get to act this round.
You are privately rolling. Did you know that?
I didn't. That was supposed
Okay.
to be a public will saving throw.
Okay.
But
I think you
made.
can. You might be able to right-click the card in chat and make it public. I don't know.
Oh, I
There
can.
you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Foundry tricks.
Okay.
Damn, that's a good will save.
Yeah.
Wasted it on my self-imposed one for not shitting my pants at the sight of spiders.
Hell yeah.
I would move up here and prepare to shoot if the spiders come in closer range.
Okay. We'll consider you either ready. Do you want to have a single shot readied, or do you want to just wait for your next normal turn?
Let's single shot readied.
Okay.
Harrison, does your class get sneak attack dice?
It does.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so I should wait till they're within 30 feet. That's good.
You can sneak attack in your first range increment of whatever weapon you're using. Yeah, he's a slayer.
I thought so, but I want to double check because I can give him greater vis at some point too. So.
Oh, that would also do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, your new negotiated weenie power is in game.
Oh, where I can redo an action?
Reverse movement.
Reverse movement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You undo your own movement within a short time span.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we planned this out while Josh was heavily medicated, so you might not remember it.
Heavily medicated, in a coma, sedated,
No, you were conscious, motherfucker, but you were on a lot of mega drugs, and I'd just given you about a 3,000 calorie cheeseburger from that joint in St. Louis.
That's true.
So you were out of your fucking mind, and I was like, how about this? And you were like, yeah.
I love it. It's a great idea. Cheeseburger.
Cool. Okay. Croctaw, they are on you, bud.
Yeah. So I realized I actually moved too far because gaseous form. I should be like right on top of that big bug.
No, it's okay. What, does gaseous form have a certain movement?
Yeah, it says you fly at speed of 10 feet.
I'm
and then I
fine with
have-
you, but you have a druid feat that means you get more movement out
Yeah,
of.
when I'm like in wild shape or whatever, I have.
I'm
extra
fine with you
10 feet.
applying that to all polymorph.
Okay. Yeah.
And this
I think
is
I would
technically a
still do it.
polymorph.
Okay. And then I got another question for you.
Yeah.
Whether this, whether that one, my domain power,
Yeah.
does that something I can do in gaseous form?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go fly behind them if I can make it.
You're basically a fart elemental right now. So
I'm gonna go like behind that guy, the one that's closest to the door, and then try to push him out the door.
okay. Yeah, I see this power as being really useful. If you could push somebody past Tokala, then he gets an AOO and just.
Or a Nomcath ambush.
Mm-hmm. If you push him past the melee, he's dead in this game.
Probably won't, but worth a try.
Let's see. You relocated back there. His CMD is really high. You see those
Figure he's got
legs?
8 legs. Yeah.
Yeah, he feels the wind. Well, you rolled poop. You definitely could have done it with slightly above average. Like you get a 14 or 15, it would have happened. So it's very possible. You can sense that it's possible. You just didn't get the right angle this time.
Okay.
But he's got a good grip, and it's very heavy. Now it's his turn. He moves into the opening. Let's see. Nomcath, are you hidden there?
I didn't make a stealth roll, but if
Go ahead and give me
it's-
one just to see how generally hidden you are. You don't have a lot of cover there, but he might not see
yeah,
you.
that's why I didn't think to ask.
You can try. The negative not quite good enough. He's going to. You see this huge spider dripping red pus come out of the tunnel and cock its head full of eyes in your general direction. And you see it raise, like extend its legs underneath it, raise its head way up, and you think maybe it's doing something with its head, but nope. That butt comes swinging up underneath it and squirts webbing at you. Makes an amazing splat sound. Make a reflex save. Oh my God, no.
Oh.
Hold on, I am. I'm sorry. I'm using my cat's luck to re-roll that.
You
I
made
am
Alfred
always-
invent a word. Squirt.
Oh,
Ooh.
What the fuck?
the duality of man.
Rolls a 1, gets a reroll, rolls a 20. Perfect.
I guess cat people.
I guess that was worth it.
I always forget it's there, and also never have a chance to do reflex saves rarely, anyway. So
You all see Nomcast's life and professional dignity flash before his eyes, and he backflips diagonally back down along the wall as this huge glop of web sticks to the wall and the ground, and it grabs onto some tree roots underneath the ground. It seems to hit the area and then contract violently suddenly, and you see a couple stones pulled off of the wall, some dirt flung here and there. It sort of contracts after it lands. Alfred.
All right, so I'm guessing I can't move through the webs.
I wouldn't recommend it for a heavy plate boy like you.
Okay. Well, with haste,
If you had freedom of movement.
with haste, I still have enough to get to him, so it's fine.
Okay.
Snow charge.
That will provoke an AOO bite from him.
Okay.
He attempts to bite you on your way in.
Oh.
That just misses.
Just barely misses, and you see the acid sort of splatter off your armor, but your Priest of Bri power protects you.
I'm happy for that. I
That-
would too.
Will hit his AC. He is not that great of an AC because he is a sick boy. And let's see. He's going to take that damage. He is a very large creature with a lot of HP, though. You slam into him and you see a huge splatter. It's clearly not just blood because you don't think you actually pierced his armor that well, but red goo comes splattering out of all the joints near where you hit him. It's like smashing a ketchup packet. Josh is laughing because I'm being very gross.
I don't know why that got me, but it did.
They're fighting giant ketchup packets, Josh. It's awesome. It's really cool.
With legs.
Tokala's turn.
Do my fancy boots let me move through spider webs?
Nope, they give you climb speed, but you
Yeah,
could
spider
still.
climb.
Yeah. Well,
And they let me ignore difficult terrain and entangle of spells 3rd level or lower.
This is a higher level effect.
Okay. So I'll go around. But with haste, I should be able to make it. Go to here. That's 30 feet. And then to here, that's 20. So yeah, I should be able to make that.
And his AOO is already spent on the dwarf. So you get in there.
On the way or whatever, I'm gonna swift action cast Defending Bone on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to power attack. And as part of that, I've got so much good stuff. Can he be intimidated?
Possibly. He is a living creature.
Okay. It's been so long.
I
since
know.
Someone's been able to be intimidated.
I promised you there were some actual living creatures in this valley.
All right. So Cornigan smash. And then I am going to
All right. His wisdom mod is garbage. His hit dice is really good, but you intimidate. He suffers. What does that do to him? -2 attack rolls, saves, skill checks, ability checks. Cool.
And it lasts for 1 round plus 1 round for every 5 he beat it by.
Yeah.
Okay. He beat it by 10.
Nice. So
Good. That's awesome. So he's at basically -2 to all the good shit for quite a bit. And you did a buttload of damage. The chainsaw starts ripping into the armor and flinging red mold pus everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna need
I
some
wish I was
fort
smart enough
saves.
to know what red mold did.
You've encountered a very similar version before. I need fort saves from Ulfrid and Tokala as red russet mold blood sprays everywhere. Tokala, you're
Is this the shit
fine.
that almost killed Takalo and Torch?
Unit.
Yeah, when you guys were like level 3 or something, Tokala
Yeah.
nearly hacked up a Vegapygmy at one point.
Yeah.
Ulfrid, you're okay. You're okay.
Oh, nice.
You tried to fail it. You guys are very tough and resistant to this sort of stuff. And yeah, you might actually have a little personal immunity to this disease. You've been affected by it before. Okay. The spider moves down the hall and it's going to blop some web right on the tanks. Both the tanky people. Make me some reflex saves. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Whoa!
Damn boots.
Tokala dances out of it. Ulfrid is hopelessly stuck in the web blop. You are grappled, sir. You can just here, I'll put the little effect on you. That's going to mean you can't move until you escape that grapple, and you suffer a bunch of negatives. But you can still fight. McGinnis. You see the webbing splash down behind them. Somehow Tokala turns and just chainsaws through all the webbings that all land on or around him, and Ulfrid is hopelessly stuck. They are webbed. He is webbed to the walls on either side. It's attached to his armor, his shield. He's got his weapon hand free. His head is pulled to one side as the tension increases on the webs every second. He looks well and truly stuck.
Elf, grease me.
I'm gonna use my my slippers to slide up and do a little bit closer.
I'm pretty sure without like deliberately exploiting, we will never beat the record of casting grease more than 7 times in one combat.
And I'll just proceed to light up that first spider.
Okay.
He is outside of my range increment, so this won't be a touch, and it'll be
Okay.
a -2. And
It actually is, yeah.
while this-
Because you and Ulfrid are very prone to getting stuck. Let her rip, McGinnis. Give him the good stuff.
You could move closer. I mean, if you moved over
goes.
here, you could probably get
He wants full, yeah.
Alright.
He wants to just rip it up. Okay, first shot hits. Second shot, miss. Doesn't penetrate the armor. Third shot hits. Fourth shot hits, and it drops. You two see an
Yeah.
explosion of pus and russet mold all over both of you. You've already made your fort saves this round, so I won't make you roll again this round. But that thing explodes.
Okay then.
Olbrin,
Yeah.
your party, your dwarf is 50 feet northeast of you, stuck in a web. Tokala's right next to him. The nearest enemy spider, since McGinnis killed the nearest one, is 75 feet northeast.
If you want to do the turn to Greece, frick, Ulfrid, I'm not going to be taking an attack this round.
You're not going to take an attack?
Nope.
How many enemies are left?
Enemies, at least 2 to 3 more. Maybe more.
Let's see. I have 60 feet of movement.
Yeah. You also have your shifting power and your new rewind movement power. You could, if you wish, shift in, grease him, and then rewind yourself out. Or, as Tokala suggests, you could light the webs on fire, which is even, it's funnier, but
Less helpful, but funny.
helps me by amusing me.
Yes, yes. I see 2 enemies.
Yeah, one dead, one at 75 feet, and one further back in the cavern, although you think there's probably more.
Probably more. Okay. I will shift in and grease Ulfrid.
Okay, you spend about 40 feet of shift movement. You make, just for the fun of it, whoops, wrong check. There we go. A reflex save, which you fail as soon as you bop in. You are webbed, but you reach over and touch Ulfrid and grease him. And then you activate your warp power and appear right back where you were at the start of your turn without the webs.
And then, does that end my movement actually?
Yeah, because you shifted, that ends your movement. Did you want to move somewhere else?
No, I was just gonna use one of my dumb ass powers to hit another spell, but
Oh, you've already spent your swift action because the shifting counts as your swift and the
Gotcha.
warping counts as your immediate.
gotcha.
So you are that rare cheating son of a bitch who has used all possible types of actions already.
Okay. making sure. I wanted to make sure I cheated as much as I could.
You cheated quite a lot just then. I think the
in
rest of the
one
party
round.
is in awe of your cheating. In fact, if you guys weren't really watching, you saw a flicker of Olbrin. It looked like Olbrin was standing next to Ulfred for a second. He even looked like he got webs on him for an instant, and then he's back right where he was. And Ulfred, you now have +10 to escape that grapple on your next turn.
Oh.
And Hirsig, this is the first you've seen of Olbrin. The previous fight, he just punched himself in the face for 7 straight rounds. So he apparently
Yeah.
can be
You're
effective.
really impressed by the form of those.
I was a little worried for there because I don't know. I only knew afterwards that it was confusion. I'm not that good at identifying, so I thought maybe they took one. He's just a little weird, I
Just
am.
a sadomasochist, it's his role.
They took him in out of pity.
Yeah, but you are as powerful as the rest of them.
All right.
Very good.
So, having seen the explosion of nastiness from the chain sword and everything like that, and all those webs and how tight everything is, Nomcath has decided to be a cat and not get messy. So, I am 5-foot stepping. I am dropping my daggers so I can
Okay.
pull that nice long rifle off my back,
Ooh.
flip out the bipod,
Nice.
hit and drop to the ground and start aiming.
Okay. Interesting. Well, Hirsig, this is also new. You see the cat reach into a black bundle on his back and produce a green metal weapon that is the biggest gun you've probably ever seen.
Oh,
I think so. Yeah, there isn't. Dinvai is not here, so there's no longer rifle than that one. Okay, so Nomcath sets up for a shot. Hirsig.
yes. Sick is going to again move up, and I suppose again ready a shot. We are not moving into that shit, man.
You could let that. You could take a shot if
Oh.
you want.
Okay.
Might as well. You had one readied, and
Yeah. Okay, he's within second range increments, so this is at -2.
okay. That will definitely hit. Good lord. And he will take fire, electricity, and piercing. Yeah.
Nice.
He takes the damage. Connection.
Fuck you.
Freaking hell, +26 to hit.
Hey, fighter bab. Slayers have fighter bab.
I think it's more than that.
Oh, Hirsig as a Cheeto NPC is a little higher level than you guys too.
Only the best.
I.e., take my shot now while he's not expecting it.
Yes. Shoot him in the back. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
want that so bad.
Okay,
betrayal.
that would
That would be
be
amazing.
like +10 campaign betrayal points for Nomcath. That might actually pull you ahead of McGinnis, who is the current campaign betrayal champion.
I mean, the 3-session slow burn betrayal.
But guys, what about the bathhouses?
Oh God.
I'm a cat. I bathe myself.
Wow.
Last
Good
words
point.
as he murders.
You would hate
him.
water.
Good point. I'm a cat. I'm always at my bathhouse. Okay. So, Krokta, you see more spiders emerging from some back deeper tunnel in the northeastern corner of this room. It's a little disturbing to you. This one moves right past you. Let's see. And it's going to squirt a blop past the. Well, nope, it can't squirt a blop yet. It is moving along the ceiling past its brethren towards the front line. Krokta.
I'm gonna move a little bit further. Okay, so that's where I see him coming out from back there.
You do.
All right.
They do not react to your presence, as you are just a cloud of mist.
Yeah, most useful cloud of mist ever.
Hey, I mean, that's valuable recon. Although you
except for I'm
can't.
not telling anyone in the party.
Yeah, you can't tell anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to. Can I use the air blast on the dude that's climbing on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Try to knock him off.
Sure.
Awesome. So I will do that. So I'm just like picturing I'm angling this up at him.
Okay.
Maybe I flew like 10 feet up in the air. As a
Ooh,
gaseous
that's
form.
really good. Yeah, that's success.
Nice.
You knock
Yeah,
him
so just
loose
try to
and
knock him-
actually blast him off the ceiling. And he falls in a heap with the other one. They are currently occupying the same square, which puts, or the same general area, which puts both of them at +4 to be hit.
Nice.
So it's good. Let's see. Remove combatant. Ulfred.
So is it a move action to get out, or
Normally I think you have
I think
to
it's full round, isn't it?
oh, it's a full round, yeah.
counter grapple, but since you're hasted, I'll let you.
I think that's a 28 total because I have a +2 to grapple for some
You
reason.
do. You escape the webs, thanks to the grease spell. +10.
All right, so since it's full round, I can still take a 5-foot step, right?
So
I'll just move there then.
Actually, I would give you a normal move since you're hasted. I'll let you move up to 30 feet.
Okay. I'll just. Yeah, screw it. I'll just.
I'm gonna move this dead guy kind of out of the way.
I'll eat the AOO.
Okay. You eat some AOOs.
Now that I'm no longer grappled, neither of those hit.
Correct. Well, Takala, you watch this grease-covered dwarf twist and sort of smear the grease all over the webs near him, and then it detaches and snaps away back to the sides of the dungeon, and he stomps off into the spiders, who immediately start biting him, and they get a face full of shield. Let's see. Classic Ulfred, greasy dwarf.
Yeah.
This spider moves across the room. Crocodile, this one actually moves kind of partially through you. And it blops some web right on Ulfred. Ulfred, you can make a reflex save at +10 thanks to your grease. Huge. The web comes in and Ulfred just hunkers down behind his greasy, slimy shield. And the web blop hits the shield and sort of flows around it like water and sticks on the floor behind him.
Does it entangle those two other spiders that are there?
Nah, they're immune. They are immune. God, I swear this track got some fucking thump to it now.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Huh. Way to go, Foundry.
All right. I'm going to swift action cast again. And this time I'm casting it's Channel Vigor. That's what it is.
Ah.
Good spell. I think.
Grant yourself the ability to perform certain tasks.
Yeah. Okay.
Haste, you already have.
Fortitude.
Oh.
+6 to my fortitude.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try to get up here and attack this guy right here, which I think means I'm going to have to pass through that square.
You got to make
I got to make a reflex.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll move there for now and make my reflex.
I believe you make it exactly.
Nice. Which, in that case, I'm going to just move to there. And yeah, I'm attacking this dude.
Get him. Somebody already provoked their AOOs.
It has been very useful moving with him.
Yep, just send in the tank.
Found a blocker to the end zone.
Oh, that will confirm, and you deliver 63 points of damage to this spider, sawing off 1.5 legs and into the torso, flinging blood and rusted goo all over you and Ulfred. You can both make fort saves. Easy peasy, you both make it. With a 3, Tokala makes his fort save.
25 because of the +6.
Excellent.
That's not
Huge.
enough, so.
Huge.
And
Okay.
then I guess I will intimidate him, even though he's almost dead.
He's very hurt. You can intimidate him. Yeah, that beats it by 10. Okay, this one is going to try to bite Tokala, who is sawing through people. And let's see.
That'll hit.
You see it sink its red pus-filled mandibles into Tokala. You can make a fort save versus the spider venom. DC 19. I think you have to roll a 1 to fail. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
It's a fortitude, so I have +6 to that.
But
So
saves
23.
can critical fail. When you
Yeah,
roll a
okay.
1, you
Do
auto
they-
fail.
Do they take a negative on their attack because they're sharing the space?
I think they're just bonus to be hit, and also I should have 5-foot hopped him to get out of that. But they do. You did just. Does your corner gun smash hit multiple targets yet, Tokala, or just one?
Just one.
Okay. Eventually it will, though, right? You do dazzling display.
Yeah, eventually the dazzling display will apply to everyone that sees me attack.
Fuck yeah. I love that in the Pathfinder video game. It's so good. All right. So yeah. You managed to roll a 1 on your fort save, so you suffer 2 dex damage. You feel slower and heavier suddenly as the spider's venom enters your body.
Alright, he'll get up right on the edge of the slime here and take a single shot at whoever looks like they've been already shot up. They're both within touch, so sweet.
Ooh.
How's that work?
Do you want the hurt one first or the other one?
Just the hurt one. I only get one attack, so.
Oh, you only got 1 attack. Okay.
You might want to hit the other one because that's overkill on the hurt one.
It actually isn't. They have a mountain of hit points.
He would have targeted the one that was loaded.
Was hurt. Yeah.
Okay. I got the impression that it was the hurt one was like almost dead kind of thing.
No, the pistol crits are massive, and so are Tokala's, but these things have over 100 hit points. They are tanks. They're not that hard to hit, but they are tanks. And basically, ogre spiders in general are very, very high HP, and then the sort of ogre spider that can survive a serious russet mold infection is really tough. But McGinnis puts it down, Tokala sawed a couple of its legs off and into its torso, and McGinnis just puts a bullet straight into the wound that Tokala made and explodes it from the inside. And yeah, Tokala is kill stolen for the millionth time. Beautiful. Olbrin.
Out of bullets on that. I'm gonna reload.
Party is fighting their way into the tunnel here. Another spider is down, but there's 2 more in front of Ulfred that are fighting him. There's a lot of webbing in there.
Are they in a line?
Yeah, the 2 spiders are in a line, but Tokala and Ulfred are in the way if you were thinking about lightning bolting.
Oh, damn it. Get out of the way, boys.
Sometimes you gotta risk it, you know?
Oh, I don't think you want to risk this one.
No, you don't want to risk this.
Hey, I do have electricity resistance.
Not this much though.
He's got that crackling staff. It does a lot of electricity damage.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
You don't know about my 5 electrical resistance.
How close are the enemies?
The nearest enemy spider is 70 feet from you. Next one's
Okay.
90 feet.
So if I go up like 60 feet, they'll be within 30 feet of each other?
You can't get that close without entering the webs. The webbing starts about 25 feet in front of you and extends all the way to the spiders. They've really webbed up the hallway really well.
What if I grease myself?
Then you would have plus 10 on your reflex save versus the grease, versus the web.
I grease myself and then I move up 60 feet.
Okay.
I was gonna say I would like to have that invis if you're still wanting to do that.
You could
are you not
use
shooting
your
anymore?
you could
No,
use
I'm-
your speedy thing and do it to him as you're walking past.
The first round I have to spend a round setting up in order to be able to do sneak attacks, and I'll still need the invis to qualify for sneak attacks.
Oh, I thought you were shooting with the rifle.
Yeah, I am.
But
Oh,
he'll
okay,
get
you-
the rifle gets sneak
oh.
attack in the first range increment. So if he's invisible,
First 3 if with me setting up.
So he's just going to be sniping down a tunnel.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll go past him and I'll give him greater invis.
Okay, you're going to spend your peerless speed to quick cast.
Yes.
Okay, you quick cast the grease on yourself. And you walk into the webs. You roll a 31 on your reflex save. Plus 10 is 41. Wow. So Olbrin greases himself up head to toe. You see him just sort of reach up with his fingers and touch his forehead and run it down the front of his body, and just grease flows over his entire form. He's a glistening, shirtless, muscular sorcerer
In a wedding dress.
in a wedding dress.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, your wedding dress prestidigitates the grease off you immediately. It doesn't work. No, it's fine. The 2 spells will coexist for a few minutes. It's very clean grease. And he is master of grease. This is 2 grease spells so far. Not going to make it to the record, I don't think, but we'll see.
No, we're getting there though.
And you walk past Nomcath, casting Invisible Greater on him, and move yourself up into the hallway with the spiders and the melee. You're like 5 feet behind the melee, out of the reach of the spiders, but very close.
Nice.
There you go. Good turn. And now Nomcath with greater invis.
And the rifle prepared.
And you may do a 5-foot roll if you want to change your angle a little bit and still be
I'll
set
do
up.
that. Yep. Although I had a pretty good shot on this guy, but I would have moved for further stuff too. So
Yeah, this lets you see all the way down the hall, including the ones way at the back.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Megan, you said the switch on the right to turn this thing on. I mean, this is my first time firing it in combat, so.
Do you have knowledge engineering?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I did also take the firearms feat. I'm just kind of role playing a little.
Good. Right, but how good is he with knowledge engineering? Do you have like a 5 or just like 1 rank?
Total or ranks?
What's your total?
My total is +6. I have 4 ranks.
Okay. He's competent enough to know roll like you. He does feel strange about this. Like you're laying in the dirt and the angle's not good, and he rolls over. Like if any of you have seen the Jack Reacher movie, he rolls over with the sniper rifle. And flicks on the scope, looks through it, and it feels strange. But then when you're looking through the scope and you still have your headband on, probably.
Yep.
You're looking through the scope, and even through the scope, it jumps out at you. All these vital points, the joints in their armor, their eyes, the places where their legs connect to the bodies, the wounds that your party's inflicted on them. It just all their weak points jump out at you.
Oh, I rolled a 27 to hit.
That will hit. Do you want this nearest guy?
Yep.
Okay. He takes full damage and sneak attack. Awesome.
Horrible on the sneak attack roll, but
Yeah, but the total is 35 points of damage. It's pretty good. You guys hear that sound and see a 30-foot spurt of blood and guts blast out the back. Croctaw just sends a huge gout of blood and russet mold flying through you, splattering on the rock behind it. And Nomcath fires this gun.
I kind of like this.
Okay. I'm just going to shoot. They seem like they have this handled, and I don't want to get any closer to these things, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah, they are stomping on these spiders like bugs.
I have not studied target this whole combat. This was not a mistake. I just don't want to look at these things any closer than I have to. So I shoot the one that they're both in combat with.
Okay. You hit. You deal a bunch of elemental damage to it. And you see a little blast. You notice that when he blasts it with this plasma gun, there's not as much mold and blood blasting out. The spot where he shoots is sort of burned, cauterized shut.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let me remove this man from the list. Croctaw, you see another spider. 10, 20, 30 moving through, and it's going to do what they do and blop some webs on Tokala, Ulfrid, and Olbrin. Two of which are greased, one of which Tokala, who's been... Oh, I think I got you this time. Let's see how Olbrin does. Olbrin with a 33. The grease protects you, and you are not webbed. Ulfrid, the grease... Yeah, you barely missed it too.
So it still got me with the grease.
Yeah, you're still greased, so you're you're good. Plus 10, you make it.
Nice.
So Kala, you're stuck for the moment.
Okie dokie.
We'll put this little handy dandy debuff on you. Suck it. Croctaw.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna try air blast both of these guys with the goal of the one that's right in front of Takala and Ulfrid, trying to like push them back to them or past them to provoke.
Okay. Shit. That is exactly their CMD. This front one is the one you're going for, or the rear one?
Good job,
So I was hoping I would hit both of them, but I think it only moves each of them like 5 feet. If I just got exactly.
Blast of a 30-foot line. Each creature in the line.
It's a bull rush. So
Bull rush attempt. It only moves them 5 feet, but so it won't cause this one to provoke. He gets pushed 5 feet forward, but this one, oh fuck. Tokala and Ulfrid roll AOs.
nice.
Connection, and that's a terrible roll. Let's see.
So embarrassed. I usually don't do this.
Ulfrid, you slam your hammer into this thing as it gets wind blasted straight onto Tokala, and it's actually so close he can't get the chainsaw blade around onto it. He's just like sawing the air while the spider squirms on top of him.
Nice.
Oh, it started.
All right. Well, actually, I'm gonna 5-foot step here in case he dies, so I can just move on to the next one. Of course, I don't roll in that one.
That's going to miss. You slam the spider on the back, and it turns and rolls partially off of Takala and flings a couple legs at you, but they don't connect. Actually, this second hit, their AC is pretty potato.
Do
You
I
drop it.
technically flank? Nice.
You drop it. Takala, this thing is writhing and wriggling on top of you, and you're stuck in the webs, and you see Ulfred just throw his shoulder into it and push it off of you as he slips and slides because he's a greasy dwarf. But he does get the spider off of you and hammer it to death while he does so. And he moves right into this spider's reach, which is going to attack him and roll terrible. Slams its teeth straight into your shield. Does not connect. I'm going to move some dead spiders out of the way so we can see.
I could try to move, or I'm going to wave my chainsaw menacingly at them.
Okay. Do it.
Dazzling display.
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay, roll me the intimidate check. I can make it so that it does that automatically,
Can
I think.
Retcon a little bit and do a swift action cast real quick first?
Sure.
Cool.
Given that this is the first time in like 10 levels it's been a creature you can intimidate, I'll let you refine your process.
Nice. Okay.
Face of the... Oh my god. You transform your face into a hideous shape, such as a half-melted visage with insect legs. That wouldn't intimidate them. Legs instead of teeth, seeping pits instead of eyes, and suckered tongues dangling from its misshapen mouth. Since they're spiders, I think you probably just make your face look like a pretty elfin face. That's scary to them.
It's a blandly handsome human face with a strange cap on that has a symbol of Orkin on it.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
Orkin man.
This gives you +4 on your intimidate check. Very nice. Okay, did you roll the intimidate check yet?
That's
so
with the +4 included.
20. Oh, that is with the +4. Okay, well, you still beat them by 10. They're demoralized for 2 rounds. Excellent. Excellent.
I literally rolled a 4 on that.
Oh, it's 10 plus HD plus wisdom, so they're demoralized for 1 round. Success, though.
That's all good.
Great. Okay, good. Remove combatant and next person. I'm running out of bad guys.
Alrighty. Let's take a 5-footer up there. What does it take to reload the Justice? I frequently don't remember that.
For you, I think it's like a
the rapid reload.
Oh, you have rapid reload? Shit,
Yeah.
man. I think it's I think it's probably a move action for you or a swift if you spend a grit point. Let me look. Let's see. Oh, reduced to a free action, a move action for one-handed firearm. So it's a move action. Okay. Yeah, and then...
I feel like rules is written it might be a swift because I took the feat, but I don't know if that's kind of cheesy.
Oh,
and then I have to fumble around with bullets and whatnot, but...
No, let's see, that's... Oh, you get that at 11th. Well, why do you think it's swift as written?
Because it's a move normally, right?
No. Normally it's a
Or wait, oh,
it's a standard to reload a one-handed firearm normally. Rapid reload means
oh,
it's
and then
a
the feat
move.
makes it.
The feat makes it a move action.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll do 5 foot move action and reload, and then I'll just take one shot at
But
that guy.
I'll cut you this deal. If you don't move at all because you're hasted, I will let you reload and do a full round action without the haste attack. Essentially trade the haste attack for the reload. Is that a good deal?
It seems like a nice deal. So I move back.
Yeah.
and
Well, you can
then-
still 5 foot. I'm fine with a 5 foot, but you don't move appreciably because that haste should be good for something.
Okay. What? I'm sorry, I've lost the strand here. How many attacks am I taking on this poor bastard? 2 or 1?
How many who?
I'm just gonna take 1. Let's just make it easy. I'm just gonna take 1 shot at this son of a bitch.
Okay.
and-
I'm fine with you doing it. Okay. That'll work. He takes both those shots. Boom. Boom. You see 2 giant blood splatters as those bullets sink into his weak points between the armor plates. Olbrin, you have a enemy target 25 feet northeast and one 35 foot northeast right next to it. You have Tokala sort of in the way of a lightning bolt, but if you 5 foot hop closer, I would let you lightning bolt around him if you wish.
Oh, please let me do. Please.
Okay.
Please let me do.
You
I've been
5
holding
foot
on to
up.
this for so long.
Okay. Hope we're still talking about the lightning bolt.
No, we're not.
Okay. Well, Tokala, you feel every hair on your body stand on end, and you turn to the left and see a grease-covered drow in a wedding dress crackling with electricity from toe to the top of his head, holding that staff out in front of him. And he is just charging up energy and then unleashes this lightning bolt straight through both these spiders, right past you. You feel it, but it doesn't hit you. That is
Good
a
aim.
fail and a fail. They both take full 39 points of shock damage. Good shot.
Oh, I know.
Listen to this guy. Okay, Namkath, you are still invisible.
Yep.
And
Still prepped and still good to take a shot.
target on the left looks more hurt than target on the right.
I will aim for that guy then.
The more hurt?
Yep.
Okay. Let it happen. That connects. Pretty crappy base damage this time, but you get sneak attack. 17 helps a lot. Very good shot. You guys see another long blood splatter shoot out the back of this spider.
And I can't take a second shot with the hasted action, right?
Nah, the bolt
Okay.
bolt action is limited to 1.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Well, these pulse shots seem to be working, so let's keep.
Holy fuck, bud.
Uh,
Did you want the target on the left or the right?
the one on the right.
Okay. You blast him for 71 fire, electrical, and piercing. You guys notice that he lines up this shot and the orange plasma beam just rips straight through this spider's body. It is stumbling around, barely alive, with half of its eyes burned out and several of its legs on one side fused together.
Oh shit!
And then
Yeah,
it's
take that.
its turn. And it actually, after that, retreats. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It does not like being shot for 71 plasma damage. Garkta.
I'm gonna move behind this other guy and try to push him in front of Ulfrid to provoke.
Hell yeah. This strategy has worked really well. They don't have any defense against it. You just have to roll good enough to push them.
Oh shit! I think I just pushed Takala too.
Oh shit. What's Takala's CMD?
I'm stuck in a web, so
Oh yeah,
might be a good
free,
thing. My CMD is pretty good though.
Even when you're grappled?
I have no idea what does grappling do.
It should be applied. I put the debuff on you. Your CMD currently is yeah.
Fences.
Takala, you feel a gust of wind blast you from one giant blop of web into two others, and you are just farther away, knocked down, and even more webbed.
Does it knock you down?
No, you get back to your feet, but
Okay.
you are basically just violently
turn.
flung down the hallway where you collect more webs.
Mine's been
Ulfrid, you're
real
just
dry.
about in it too, so
Yeah, this was Pathfinder 2. He would have cleared the webs from those squares for that movement.
well, that's true. Okay.
Does
Ulfrid?
spider provoke? Yeah.
Yep. Ulfrid does get an AOO on this guy. That will hit and does damage. Does not kill it, but it looks very close to dead. That's your
Cool, I
turn.
kill it.
That will hit, and you drop it. You bring the hammer down right between all of its eyes, and we are out of combat.
Crocta's gonna go back where she saw the other one, still in gaseous form, just where the other one ran away to.
Okay.
What do I have to roll to break these webs?
Oh, actually, let me give Nomcath one more shot. Nomcath, you would have had one more shot on the guy who was fleeing, and you have the range. Nomcath and McGinnis both would have sunk this guy before he got away. Yeah, do the sneak attack. Yep. The spider, before it turns the corner, McGinnis and Nomcath just gun it down.
Nice. So I see like a dead spider just back through.
Yep. You just have a big dead spider over here at the corner.
Nice.
Not dazed, dead. There we go. Okay. Anyone who wants to go farther into the tunnel past this point will have to make a fort save versus the russet mold. Croctaw, you will if you come out of gaseous form in here.
Okay.
Takala and Ulfrid have already resisted it.
Didn't he have like air bubble up to protect him?
Yeah, I did.
Did you? Okay. But you're in gaseous form now, so well, I
Yeah.
guess you're a bubble of smoke. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going down the cave whenever other people
Okay.
are done with their stuff. Just in
You
case
guys
it's-
see a sphere of smoke moving farther into the tunnel. So, Kala, you of course free yourself from the web, no problem.
Yeah, once I'm not being blown back into it.
Yeah,
You want
once
some
you're
grease?
not.
I can grease you, Takala. I mean, I know you love it.
I mean, will I turn down being greased? No.
No.
I grease him.
Croctaw back
Just don't
here.
wanna go in there.
You find another spider that's died of russet mold, and you can make a perception check here. Yeah, you find this corpse here. It looks like a undigested android that has been so thoroughly webbed head to toe it's practically mummified, but you can tell it's an android because it looks like the spiders bit it in a couple places and didn't like the juices that came out, so they just left it.
Oh. Does it have anything on it?
Yeah, it looks like it has some stuff.
Croctaw's searching it, but he's in gaseous form. She's in gaseous
Yeah.
form.
So I don't know if I can really like tell everything. I can tell it has armor on, I assume.
Yeah.
and, like,
You
a
can see
weapon.
armor and see some weapons laying around it. See a potion belt.
Am I still greased? Because I would help him search.
Sure. Let's have you make a fort save versus a russet mold if you want to come in here, though.
I would.
Yeah, and
I
Crocta
wouldn't
would
be-
come back after some time. In the.
Do you want to
sun
wait on
doesn't
that,
take-
or do you want to make the save, Josh?
My fort save isn't that great. I don't believe so. I would
That's
wait.
why
Okay.
I'm staying out here.
I'll wait.
Hirsick, are you going to make the fort save and go in?
Yeah, I rolled a 22. Does that?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, nice.
Croctaw, you can shift out of gaseous form. You'll still have the air bubble spell if you want it.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever she sees Tokala going down the hall, she'll shift out in front of him.
Okay. Takala, you see a bubble full of smoke turn into Croctaw.
And she's still an ape because she was an ape when she went gaseous.
No, you'd be back into your normal form, I think. Unless you want to continue the ape form.
Nah, it's
You can shift between them however you like.
fine. Okay. Yeah, normal form.
I thought you were a minor weather phenomenon, creating gusts of air from nowhere.
Well, Takala, now you know who it was that blasted you into the webs.
Oh yeah. That
And
was
who it was who blasted the spider on top of you.
Yeah. Remind me to pay you back for that.
I also knocked the one off the ceiling, just so you know.
I didn't see anything.
So down this hall, I found there's an android corpse down there. If you want to look at it.
Should go take a look.
Hang on, I gotta
Hopefully, how'd you like that
fix
too?
some
I was
token vision
setting you up.
here.
Hell yeah.
Fine.
Okay, you guys can see that this android has a warhammer, a composite longbow, a let's see, amulet, breastplate, some potions, and a what looks like a wallet or a money pouch.
Seems cool.
Oh, Takala also has a wand of Palpatine.
Yeah, I picked those up last time because I realized healing's gonna be my best option. Not really, avoiding damage.
Wand of Infernal Healing is awesome out of combat heal.
Did he
Like,
heal
it's
to
so good.
21?
Yeah, I'm like 1 hit point away from being full. So.
Oh.
I was gonna say I've got a wand of.
Well, am I?
I've got a couple wands too.
No, I can
Yeah.
take one. I'm gonna do one more.
I thought you were just down a couple. You must have got hit hard.
I got hit for like 31.
Oh. Ooh.
I had some defenses up though. I'm okay.
Does
Okay.
a 26 identify what's going on with that pendant?
Wait, you should be full up then, because I cured you for 21.
Yeah, you can give yourself a charge back to Kali. You should have only used one charge. The Warhammer is +1. The composite bow is masterwork. The breastplate is +2 breastplate. The pendant is a weird little symbol that is 2 broken guns crossing each other to form sort of a vaguely peace-shaped symbol. It radiates mild abjuration, since I know you guys will detect magic on it. It's also got 2 potions of cure
spellcraft.
mod and 138 gold.
Does a 26 identify what's going on the pendant?
No known religion you've ever heard of.
Sorry, a spellcraft for the magic.
Oh, the magic for the pendant. Let's see. What the hell are you? I don't even know what the fuck it is. It is an amulet. It's also an amulet of natural armor +2.
Nice. Who needs one of those?
It just happens to be a symbol of a religion you guys don't recognize.
Yeah, Krokta leans over, touches the amulet, and just says, "I like this. It's a nice symbol.
We
Does
should
anyone
find
want it?"
out what it means, but I don't mind you wearing it.
Well, it's pretty clear. Broken guns. Is it made of metal?
Yes.
Oh fuck! No.
What's a gun? Kidding, kidding.
I can't wear it, right?
Says the guy holding a space chainsaw.
Yeah, I think druids just can't use metal weapons and armor. It's not
Metal
like they can't
armor.
use.
Yeah.
It's not like
You're
they can't
okay
use
with
metal at all.
you're okay with
Okay.
jewelry.
Sweet. Sweet. Yeah. So if no one objects, she's gonna ask if she can take that amulet.
Hirsic perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, take it.
That corpse, Hirsic, is definitely one of the religious zealot androids from here in the valley.
Mm.
They have a cave, you're not sure where, but they have a home somewhere on the south side of the valley. And for whatever reason, most of the weird things in this valley don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Although this
Oh.
one managed to get himself exsanguinated.
Yeah. Eek. That fellas, that looks like one of the androids I was talking about. Who, they seem to have a problem with the self-image. They don't like themselves or other technology.
They refer to themselves as the penitent.
Mm. And I don't know what he's doing here. Obviously, not food for the spiders.
Didn't you say there was a few of them?
Yes, yes. And they are probably looking for this one.
I don't see any other bodies.
No. Even more strange. They were not maybe attacked as a group. I don't know if he found himself here or if they found him, but they seem pretty tight knit when I encountered them. It was not for long.
Are they going to be a problem for us?
They're not immediately hostile. They're just kooky.
All right, I guess let's start packing up his stuff.
Should we take the corpse out, or just leave it?
Though for the shirtless priest, I would, as I will, hide the chainsaw. They would not like to see that kind of technology.
And
I
what
mean,
are they gonna do? Take it from me?
no. I just, if you don't want to have to cut through them to get to whoever you're trying to see, that's all. I believe you could do it.
I'll hide this in what's the name of that little town with the good beer?
Yadenve,
Yadenve.
you hit
I'll
it in the
hide
wagon
it.
while you were there.
I'll hide it in Yadave because those are my childhood friends. Great people. Make the
Wow.
best beer in all of Numeria. But for some strangers, well, let's just see who comes out on top.
I will back you up, but I'm going to put my pistol away. They did. I almost talked to them, and then they saw my pistol, and things broke down after that. That's all I know.
To be
And
fair,
it,
though, I am intensely curious about who they are and what they worship.
yes, penitent is putting it mildly, we shall say.
What does that word mean, penitent? Sad?
is he's like very sorry, but they are so sorry that they will kill for how sorry they are that they are made of machine. That is how much they hate machines.
Oh, they're sorry for what they are.
Yes. Yes, it's a very weird complex. It's like if I had something against red meat. I hated that I was made of it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sound quite wise to me.
Is that why you like to turn into gas and attack people?
Because I hate my own
Dude.
body.
Right.
Yes, that's also why.
You shouldn't self-shame, Crocjaw.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also why I asked Nomcat to cut me the other night.
Whoa.
It's really sad.
Just going with the.
Very
No.
goth.
Yeah.
This would be such a
Kidding.
wholesome campaign, you know, if it didn't have any players.
Just a lonely aquatic ape. / alien.
That sounds like the start
/
to
gas
a
cloud.
great goth song. Lonely Aquatic Ape.
Definitely sounds like a Green Day song at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, 19 gold for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that on Olbrin. Okay. Nice cave, huh?
Loved it.
Got any more?
Yeah.
Kind of a waste of time. Whose idea was it to go in there anyways?
Stupid idea. Yeah.
Yeah. I do
Well,
want to
what
find out
now?
more about those guys, though.
Yeah, I would like to
Strange group.
see it. I've never known their type to be so wise to identify their own inadequacy. Like to gives me hope about their kind. Like to meet more of them. It's a shame that one was dead. By the way, did we drag the corpse out or we just left it there? Crocta would have tried to drag it out and someone would have helped her.
You're dragging the corpse out? Okay.
Yeah. Just leave it outside. I'm not gonna go as far as like creating a burial for it, but at least someone can find it.
Do androids even have burials? Like, didn't his consciousness get uploaded into like the cloud or something?
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. But
He's in the clouds?
I was a cloud just a few minutes ago.
Are there a lot of them? Do you know how to speak to them, Crocta?
If you were a cloud, does that mean the spirit is in you?
Oh fuck. Tomcat, take out your rifle.
Is the spirit a cloud?
No, but
Is every cloud a spirit?
Crocta's gonna try to concentrate and see if she hears any spirit voices in her head.
All I know,
Bigger clouds, bigger spirits.
all I know is that at this point, if I was an android, that android would be safe to eat. I think morally for me.
I have no problem with
We're
cannibalism.
just always talking about cannibalism. This game.
It's
pretty
been
normal.
exsanguinated. I mean, the meat wouldn't be any good.
It's kosher.
Well, sanguinated means blood out, so it would.
Yeah, that means it's
Oh,
fit
that's
for
what it
humans in some-
means?
Yes.
Yeah, correct. The life is in the blood. Genesis 14.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What is this Genesis?
Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The almighty Sega Genesis once
Yeah.
spoke.
Yes.
Yeah, Christianity doesn't exist in this universe, but the Sega Genesis system does.
Sure.
That was
Sure.
on the spaceship when it crashed.
I hold
In a lot of them.
These details are unspecified by Galarian, so we can just say sure.
I hold up my my Dodge Charger instruction manual that is actually my holy book of Bry.
Oh my
say,
god.
This is the only holy book I need.
Yeah. I by this logic in canon, the first priest to Bry was actually Ash from Army of Darkness.
Fuck yeah.
Give me some sugar, baby. Come to Papa.
Tatu Verada next time. Well, that was. Well, I think we did a good thing there, getting rid of these beasties. Maybe we could get rid of this mold somehow.
Yeah,
It might take too long.
What's the deal with that mold? Crocta can tell is it normal in this area? You said it's all over the place, right? Not just the cave. For some reason, I thought you said like when we were coming up, I saw some, or is it just in the cave?
It's in the cave, everywhere in the cave.
Okay.
The spiders, they either you're not sure what moved in first, the spiders or the mold, but they got completely infected by it.
How would you get rid of it? Burn it?
Russet
Did the mold
mold?
affect any of you?
Nope.
I didn't go in through that.
I don't feel any different.
No, but I don't feel so good after that bite.
Oh, that's true. You have dex damage.
Oh shit.
My joints hurt.
Oh.
Hold still, boyo. There you go. If you have dex damage, probably gone.
Yeah, that does it.
Oh yeah. Good job. Okay.
You always know how to comfort me, Ulfred.
He's a good guy. Okay. So, what is next? Let's see. Crimson mold or lichen. It's a strange fungal colony that's infested the entire cave. It's a type of red mold. Let's see. Can't survive sunlight. And yeah, if you're in here long enough, you can actually, your Geiger counters will start going off. It holds radioactive energy very slightly. It's not enough to make you guys sick, because you made your fort saves generally against it, but
Can
yeah.
anybody cast daylight?
I was about to ask
Yeah,
that.
I can. I was just looking that up.
Put the sun inside the cave.
Put the sun inside of your bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, is it?
Fire can destroy it also.
So I guess Crocta's trying to figure out though, does it look just like a normal, like, is it part of this natural habitat? Because if it is, she's not going to try to destroy it. She's just going to be like, let it be.
And extreme cold can also kill it.
Is it an invasive species, basically?
It is a mutated form of a mold that probably exists on this world. So the answer is no, it's kind of tampered with by whatever irradiated it long ago.
Okay. Yeah. If you guys don't mind, I'll take some time, I guess, to cast daylight and go kill them all.
Go for it.
I approve of this. This is, stuff is too dangerous.
It also definitely mutated the spiders. It either killed or mutated and caused the surviving spiders to be larger and more aggressive.
Okay, she'd have to take some time to commune with nature and prepare daylight.
Okay. No
and
problem.
Then, we'll cast it on the tip of the spear, I guess.
Okay. So you're going to move through and kill as much of the mold as you can with spells.
Just with the daylight on the spear, it lasts 10 minutes per level, so I assume I can just walk around the cave with it.
Yep. Sure. You notice it when hit with daylight, it goes from being a fairly vibrant crimson to sort of a dark, dull brown.
Cool.
There you go. And so now you guys live here, right? A cave full of dead spiders and dead mold?
Nope.
Now for that, Shiman.
We live in that back.
All right. Well, where to now?
Well, back to the river, I guess.
I'd say we're going down the river, right?
Consult the map.
The map. Let us go to the map. Where the fuck is the map? Okay, here we go.
We shall travel by map.
There you go. Figured I'd just let you guys see the whole thing. So you guys are currently where Krokta's token is. Just gonna move the rest of you down here so you can see where you're at. This is called the letter B, the infested cavern. And I don't think we actually need the spider drawing anymore. Plus it looks dumb.
Well, you just have to blame the artist for that.
I do. Blame the artist. Okay. So the red circle that I've drawn on the map to the northwest is where you all think the source of a incredible explosion was last night. You felt the shockwave of it and heard it a couple seconds later.
Yep. Well, and we're heading somewhere deeper into the valley, so there's really only one direction to go.
Yay.
Should we
Out
take the
of
raft again?
I think if it's not too hard to walk, walking would be easier. We do
Hmm.
kind of have to conserve the batteries a little bit.
On may be less dangerous than being over the water with their heavily armored compatriots.
Okay. Either way
There's
works for me. I'll be in the sky anyway.
Okay. So let's hop back to this. Don't think we need that.
Just know that Tukala got covered in all those burrs last time. When we went
That's
there.
true. That was a problem. Okay, so where are we headed? And are we camping near here or moving somewhere else?
I would move away from that cave before camping. And besides, we did that kind of first thing in the morning, so it's not probably shouldn't be that late.
Yep, you guys can travel for a day if you like. You didn't spend that many spells.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. There you go. Let's see, that's going to be this terrain. You guys can go at least a couple miles without force marching too hard. You're going to wild shape in a little birdie man. Okay.
That's
Give
my
me
last
a
wild shape of the day.
stealth and perception. If you'd rather do disguise than stealth, you can. Pretty good. Pretty bad. Okay. You're flying over sort of scattered bushes and trees. There's not a lot of forest here yet. And river's flowing to the southeast, so you're heading upriver. And there's sort of a strange smell in the air, but you can't quite figure out what it is. Burns your nose a little.
Just keep going.
Okay.
It's a little weird, but this whole planet's pretty weird to me. So
True.
Yes, we're the weird ones.
Okay.
look at y'all. It's a pretty weird group.
True. Um, that's so big. Okay. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay. You're gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
You've,
Does the
you've
rest
got
of the party
enough.
get eventually a chance to smell that too?
Yeah, as the party catches up, let's go ahead and have perception checks from everyone here. I'll trip one for Olbrin. Olbrin, you've got a 15, natural 1. Nope.
I got a 30.
Nomcath, you identify it as burning machine oil. You've blown up enough robots in your day to recognize that.
Some big robot blew up. Whatever that explosion was, something mechanical. And it's still burning, I think. Need to be careful.
I mean, do you think it was the really big one?
I mean, given the size of the explosion, whatever blew up was big. I mean, when Hellion blew up, it was a pretty big explosion. And he was about the size of the spiders we just fought. The explosion that happened last night was what, 10, 20 times that?
I'm just thinking whatever could do that is powerful.
Yeah.
Also, at what time did this explosion supposedly happen?
What was it, about midnight?
No, I definitely would have woken up.
Oh, no, you definitely didn't wake up.
I believe it was midway through second wash. It was about 2 a.m., I think.
My survival instincts are honed to a razor fine edge.
Wow.
Nothing gets past me.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, probably. I'll be honest. I did have a hard time hearing the massive explosion over the sound of your snores, so.
Whoa.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Shots fired. Oh no. They're calling us down.
That really cuts deep, Nomcath. Right here at my heart.
Yeah, but that's how orcs show affection for each other, right? And he kind of punches you in the arm.
Right. He pats you on the head. Good kitty.
Oh, you get a look for that. Let's go find this explosion.
I miss
Okay.
Gavrilo. We used to have someone we could hate together.
All right. Kroktaw, do you have survival check? You any good at that?
Oh, yeah. One sec. Not great.
The whole area seems inundated by the smell. Let's do a visual perception for the whole group. Nope.
Oh, yes.
And McGinnis and I have the telescopes too, if that helps.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. McGinnis is looking through his telescope at the far northwest, down in the river valley from where you guys are. And he is able to see sort of a thin grade of smoke slowly rising up into the sky over a huge area. He's able to basically reduce the search area to here, this smaller area. Okay.
I definitely think we should check it out.
Croctaw, you got 2 more squares. You can move the party today. Or 2 more hexes.
Okay.
Whichever direction you choose to go.
Oh,
The party will follow you. They have no choice whatsoever.
and you said the yellow area is where? Sorry,
Yeah.
I was distracted, sort of.
McGinnis
saw
thinks
that area.
McGinnis thinks there is a thin plume of smoke in that region.
Okay.
True.
I'm gonna assume that I've been like kind of flying back and forth to the party and ahead, checking in every once in a while.
Yeah,
so
you
maybe
talked to
could've
him.
told me that.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Then she'll go that direction.
Okay. Party's going to camp for the evening. So let's see. Where is our incredibly amazing Numerian campsite? Oh, yeah, there it is. Beautiful. So different from all the other campsites we've used. Okay. You guys have your watches arranged?
Yep.
Yep,
It's me and
you know-
McGinnis on first, right?
Yep. And me and Ulfrid on second. Or Olbrin, excuse me.
Okay. Who is
Can I switch
on?
out my token?
What's that?
If it's easy, can I switch out the token to anywhere on this map?
Oh, sure. Let's see. It's very easy. I just got to do a dis. And it's still using the wrong thing. Let me do that. There you go.
Cool. Thanks.
Who is on the third watch? The one close to the last one?
I'm on that one.
Okay.
With
Am
Croctaw, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let's do this. And give me a perception check for that watch.
Do you want to fish during our watch, Sakala?
I mean, right before the sun rises, best time to go fishing.
Is
sure.
it?
All right. So yeah, I think.
Nothing
I'll
gets
follow.
past me.
All right.
Crocta's gonna try to spear some fish.
Takala, you hear a humming sound. Sounds like a distant machine. And then you see something moving very fast over the treetops. Just catch a glimpse of it. A couple 100 feet away to the east. And then you hear the humming again. Kind of gets closer and farther away.
I don't know enough about these things to be sure what I'm hearing. Do you hear that humming?
Do I?
Yeah, you guys can either roll knowledge engineering or knowledge nature.
All right, fellas, I gotta take off, so I'll see you next week.
Thanks for coming, Josh.
Bye, Josh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bye.
We
good
got
seeing you.
we got like
Yeah.
30 more minutes, and I'm recording this, so you won't miss anything.
Perfect. I'll listen to it.
Goodbye.
All right, see you,
Hey
bud.
guys.
Yeah.
Bye, Josh.
Knowledge nature rolled a 2. You can't tell. You can't tell if
Just
it's.
a bird. I think it's probably just a large hummingbird took off.
You can't tell if it's a machine or a creature, but it's just kind of a.
Do you think it's important enough to wake up the other guys?
Birds make all sorts of noises.
That's true. That's solid logic.
Back on my planet, you should have heard the noise they made. Much crazier than that.
Okay. Morning comes. You guys, Croctaw, you can give me a stealth and perception check as you guys move for today. We'll pick some new squares to hexes to
I'm
explore.
gonna mention the humming sound to Nomcath
What?
in the morning. Yeah. It could be nothing, but it could be something.
We'll keep an eye out for things.
It
Sounded a
sounded
lot like a bird.
fast and like it was flying.
Kind of like those little floating robots that we fought under Torch.
Bigger.
Similar but large, very big.
Just caught a glimpse of it, Takala, but you think at least man-sized.
We'll definitely have to keep an eye out for it then.
All right. I'm gonna super bless everyone.
Hell yeah, super blessed. Hashtag super blessed. It's one thing you've grown to appreciate here, Sick, while visiting this party is the morning sermon has become kind of a welcome ritual.
Oh. We all stand up. We do a little shakeout and like.
Yep. You do
Talk
some
about it.
stretches, some calisthenics. Ulfred reads some war chants from, I think it's a book of Gorham or something. So it's all
Yeah, I
about,
think so.
it's all about seeing your enemy driven before you.
Takala just nods along like, it's a beautiful sermon.
Yeah, it's poetry, man. Fucking Numerian poetry.
This is what people join the church for.
I remember the first time I heard the lamentation of my enemy's women. Okay, so where you want to go today, Croctaw?
She'll just consult the party beforehand. Where do we want to go? Just further upriver towards where you pointed at yesterday, McGinnis?
I think we should go at least check it out and see what this was.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she'll lead the party up that way.
Okay. Well, you have a 24 perception and 27. In the distance, you see a fairly clear at this range smoke plume coming from an area just south of this little lake, sort of expanded part of the river, sort of forms a lake for several miles. And it is a huge blackened area. Even from a distance, you can see sort of chunks of wreckage, flattened trees. It's maybe 100-foot diameter black crater. It's the center, and then trees are laying down away from it in a 500 or 600-foot radius around it.
She'll tell the group what she saw. It's completely flattened the land up here, all black, like it was scorched. Just up ahead.
Like I said, we should check it out. Maybe we can find out something about the machine or whatever destroyed it.
Okay. So the party moves up together.
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, is that noise in the background like killing you guys? I don't know how loud it is.
No, you're good. I hadn't noticed.
Nope,
Okay,
yeah.
sweet.
Okay. As the party approaches, you guys see there is sort of you're getting into the thicker forested part of this area, kind of out of the Badlands into the forest. The cliffs to either side of the canyon rise hundreds of feet above the forest. And there is a giant smoking crater before you with looks like a lot of wreckage at the very center. And how close do you want to get?
I mean,
They'll fly directly over it.
Okay.
How? Are you talking about him or us?
Krokta.
Okay, just correct. Okay.
It should fly right over the center of it.
Okay.
Try to see what the slope is.
Altitude?
What's like the typical field of vision, I guess, for good focus? Like maybe like it'd be 30 feet above.
Okay. Let's see here. This and okay. There is a gigantic wreckage of some sort of robotic creature at the center of the crater. There are parts of it all around. There are several other smaller explosions in the area. There's several other larger chunks of wreckage stuck in the trees nearby that look like they were propelled into them. And there's just a lot of blackened debris over a huge area. It's hard to know what to look at first.
You said there was a robotic
Mm-hmm.
thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would look at that.
Okay. It looks like an immense arachnid type robot with a huge central body, and you think originally 6 legs, 3 coming out each side, and then some other forelimbs and a large tail, like a giant scorpion. And it is mostly destroyed. Its back is torn open, and it looks like, well, you're not sure. Do you have, how are you at, you can roll me a survival check. Oh, very good. You actually think that it was the way it's laying, sort of slightly off center from the center of the explosion, is it walked over something that exploded with such force that it destroyed this robot and blasted its own body apart. Let's see, I've got a book from got an image from the book you guys can take a look at.
Cool.
Ooh, damn.
Shit.
And is the smell strong in this
Yes,
area?
very. Smells like burnt circuitry, burnt plastic, burnt machine oil. It's a variety of really noxious chemicals, just sort of a ugly black smoke coming off of all the parts of this thing.
Okay. She'll just do another circle around this thing, searching for any like hiding creatures that may attack the party as they come up.
Okay. Roll me one more perception check. Your survival check is very good, so you don't need much on this. Okay. You see a giant chunk of twisted and blackened metal. It looks like it maybe was a cage, and it is twisted and torn, and amidst the twisted and blackened metal, you think you see the scorched, burned, and dismembered remains of a bunch of human creatures, potentially.
Okay, and they all seem dead to me.
Hmm.
Okay, she'll just go back to the party and describe the scenery then. It's giant, giant spider-like creature, robot though, much bigger than what we just fought. Here's like this is a giant spider. But also some dead humanoids up ahead. I didn't want to get too close. I just stayed above. But you guys can hurry on up. We might want to take a look at it. It's definitely something big happened here.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the same spider thing machine we've come across, or at least the tracks of. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, well, actually, one sec. I should have mentioned this too. It did look like it perhaps got blown up from something beneath it.
Hmm.
So I didn't see any creatures that could have been attacking it from below, but I don't know. It's possible that something slipped out of my sight. So just be aware. There may be an explosion coming at you from below. That's how it looked like it died. Something exploded from underneath it. Beware the ground, I suppose. Anyone else here can fly?
No.
No.
Trying to see if I have any way of giving flight to people. I don't think so, though.
I am not looking forward to the second giant spider of the day, though.
Well, that was yesterday, and this is a machine spider that's already dead.
Oh, yeah, that makes it better.
Much better. Okay, so party approaches.
Yes.
Geiger counters start going off.
Mm.
How bad?
Enough that, let's see, somebody who's good at it, roll knowledge engineering.
I don't think
Why
we
you gotta
have
say
any,
it like that?
I don't think we have any good ones left. That's the problem.
McGinnis, right?
Yeah, McGinnis is decent.
Not when he rolls a 2. Hersik, there it
Oh,
is.
Yeah.
What it do? Let's go.
Hersik and Ulfred, you look at this together, and yeah, who's actually got the? Oh, Nomcath has. Oh, Dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one. Sorry. Yeah. So that would have been +4. So that's only like an old.
Yes, that's a +9. I think he's the.
McGinnis is the resident authority, but he's not sure. If you err on the side of caution, no one should spend more than 30 minutes in this area.
How long was I scouting?
About 31 minutes.
You have cancer. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How long do I have?
You have 32 minutes.
Only 32 minutes left. That's severe cancer.
No, we'll look at it, but you made your first radiation save, so you're okay for now. It's technically a poison effect, so you have that. If you have poison save bonuses, when I make you make radiation saves, you can add that in. So what's the plan? You can use the Geiger counters to judge where kind of the sort of event horizon of the danger zone is.
I'm immune to all poisons as a druid. So does that kill.
You're probably not immune to
Not like a
radiation.
natural poison. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a natural poison. I mean, it does say it is a poison effect, but
And I am immune to all poisons.
yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, unless you want to say the radiation.
I don't know. I mean, it alters your cells. Is how radiation kills you. It burns your cells out. Maybe druids can just regenerate their cells.
Them back. Yeah.
That's right. I'm willing to give it to you. Druids are weird. Also, sort of helps explain why Krokta survived and some of her brethren didn't.
I'll take it. Nice.
Okay, so what do we do?
I think it's worth, if we're careful, taking the time to learn as much as we can about this thing.
Okay.
And maybe figure out what destroyed it too, because I mean, that may be something we could use if we have to come across more than one of these things.
Who is our survival experts? Is my next question. If you want to do some tracking and searching in the area.
I'm pretty good at that.
Me too.
22 is very good.
Ooh.
Heretic assist, Krokta assist.
Oh, horrible.
This is going to bring you guys up to like a 26 or 28 if I let... since it's a big area and we're searching for a bunch of things, that's going to bring us up to a 28 for McGinnis. Okay. You guys, since you have the Geiger counters, you'll be careful about the radiation. Should look at areas for a long time. You can use Krokta because she's extra resistant. Okay. What you think happened here is actually somebody laid a trap, like an IED, directly on the path of 2 giant spider robots. This is one of them. And they blew up one of them. Then they had sort of a running battle with the other one that leads off to the west. The other giant robot appears to also have been badly damaged by the blast. And it stumbled off to the west. And with your incredibly good team of trackers, you have also picked up, let's see. So the robot footprints, which will be pink, go this way. And then you have green human-sized footprints that appear to be whoever set the trap. And those go this way to the north. Then, after the fact, the tangled cage, which was full of humans and half-orcs, which are all charred and crushed and blown to bits. That giant cage was attached to one of the robots. It was blasted off by the initial explosion. Probably all the captives inside it killed by the blast. After the fact, after the explosion, someone came along and removed all of their brains from every skull that was not crushed. There are no tracks left by this activity. Then there are a couple sets of human-sized footprints, which I will mark in blue, that enter the area like this and took some chunks of debris and then went this way. And that is the most recent set of tracks. Green tracks were, you believe, the person who set the trap.
Okay. And purple is the robot tracks, right?
Mm-hmm. Purple is giant robot. Blue is maybe 4 or 5 human-sized targets that just picked up, it seems like, chunks of robot and left.
do you guys want to go? Do we search this land for loot?
I don't think we have. If we gotta be quick on this area, so I don't think we have time to really search for extra things.
I feel rather okay here.
I don't
I
want
could
to take
search the
chances.
corpses at least. Can't really carry much as a bird though. That's fine. We can head out. So which way should we go? It's a lot of options here.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we go with follow the ones that did the trap, because I mean they could tell us more about these things than.
Appears to be one solitary person
Potential
who
ally.
laid the traps, and they are very difficult to track. They are 26 required to track them.
That'd be another rule we have to make, I guess, to track them out through there.
Be difficult.
I agree with you, Nomcat. I think it could be a potentially powerful ally.
Powerful ally, and if nothing else, a source of knowledge about what's going on around here. What do the rest of you think?
Sounds like fun.
You could also try to track the giant robot. I mean, it did take some damage. But yeah, I'd rather try to find the person that sets the trap too. But
By the way,
it's another
Toby, it looks
option.
like Harrison put a message in Discord in the wrong Discord for you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't think it's supposed to be a private one, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
No, don't read that.
You dingus.
How do you use this newfangled system? This...
You're the youngest person in this Discord. Sir.
Where's my wall to hide behind? So blue probably wait. No, it wouldn't make sense that blue was the androids if they were carrying off the debris. They would find this place abhorrent.
Blue is some scavenger people that live here. Could be the androids.
They're
Could be the
dismantled.
Technic League.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
We should slaughter them and wear their faces.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's going a little bit too far, Tokala.
I'm
Man.
sorry. I'm really coming down off. I haven't had any drugs for a while. I'm a little
We're out
on
of
edge.
soothes. Oh no.
It comes from a beautiful spirit, though, friend. I love that about you.
Tokala or gets the hose again.
Your passion for dismantling your enemies.
Well, I mean, I don't mind following the man who destroyed it. Finding out how we can destroy more of them.
And just understand more of what's going on around here. Then we could come back and follow the other tracks.
They're a lot more obvious, easier to follow.
That too.
That seems good. Sounds good to me.
Also, McGinnis, the blast marks are reminiscent of the wounds delivered by Hirsik's weapon on a much greater scale. But the bomb that was used was some kind of plasma blast that does the same sort of burn and scorching that Hirsik's plasma pistol does. Similar tech.
I'm not sure if he's online. Last I saw, he went AFK for something. I don't think I saw him come back.
I'm
He's
here.
just muted.
Sorry.
All right.
You're good.
No. Just fly on a wall.
But yeah, McGinnis can relay that to you guys that it was a plasma blast, similar to, but there's no question that it was an order of magnitude greater than what a plasma pistol or rifle could do.
So we know plasma will hurt it.
Yeah, not like we have a lot of access to that. So let's start tracking this this trapper.
Okay. I was going to suggest that we quit about 10 minutes early tonight. It's about 20 minutes early right now. But if you guys would like to pause and think about what direction you want to go, or if you're sure you want to follow the green trail, that's cool too.
We can go ahead and pause here if we want.
Yeah, honestly, I'm falling asleep. So
Okay. Well, let's pause here and you guys can talk about it and think about it. Is this time slot? We still need this later time slot for a couple people, I think.
unfortunately,
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for playing. Glad we got to have Josh for a bit. Hope to have him again next week.
Yep.
Thanks again, Harrison, for role playing the NPC. I hope the party will kill you at some point.
Yes, this is the best outcome.
I feel like it's coming soon. You know, if those people are technically and he has to side with them,
They were
it's gonna be good.
there was talk of killing you tonight during combat. Just Nomcath blowing your lungs out the side of your body unexpectedly.
He's just counting the missed chances, and when the number gets too high.
Yeah.
I mean, we could drown him in a nuclear waste right now. That'd be pretty badass.
Oh, yeah, you could just chain him to the wreckage and he
I
eventually
mean,
die
don't
of
be
con
creative.
damage.
Just a double tap for me, please. Your good friend Piersic.
Okay, well, we will pause there and you guys can take your time deliberating on which direction to follow. I'll leave this stuff in the chat and I'll leave these marks on the map. And we'll decide next time.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Later.
See you guys. Thank you.
Cool.
See you guys.
Yeah, it's a good
Night,
time.
everybody.
Bye.
See ya.